Could I get a medium iced coffee with mocha swirl and milk and sugar, please?
Medium iced coffee, mocha, milk and sugar.
Yes, please.
Next we go.
Just hit 3,400 miles and it's 86 degrees out. Slay! So I just finished my work day and I thought I would take you guys to Untermyer Gardens, which is really pretty. I've actually never been here before, but I really just kind of want to see it. So let's go.
I absolutely adore willow trees. I think they are so cool. I'm sure somebody's gonna tell me that there are lots of spiders in willow trees. Okay, I'm trying to not think about that right now. It's like we're on a little date. Oh, look at this. It's like little lily pads and stuff. Insanely beautiful. I don't know how I've never been here before. Freaking cool. Like something you'd see in Rome. Everyone's taking pictures. I want to show you guys what that guy's standing on. This feels crazy. It could be like a desktop background. I don't know what that means, but we're going. Let's go. To the vista. What's a vista? Is that a vista? I don't know, guys. What am I doing? Where are we going? I love a hanging plant. House inspo. I don't know how people water these, like realistically. Like, how does the water not just like fall through? How do you have a hanging plant in your home? I don't get it. Joby. Those of you that don't know my devil cat, that's definitely him. So I think I found the vista, guys. I still don't know what that means, but we found it. So I think, guys, that where we are right now, this is the last chance I have to not go all the way down there to come all the way back up. And it's very deceiving, like how far that is. So I think I'm gonna be sane and not do that. Let's go this way instead. I think that's a good compromise. Let's go this way. Wow. Update, I found another little path with a cute little whatever that is. There's a path you can go down that way, but I don't want to interrupt that person. Seems they're having very nice alone time. So let's keep going. I found a road, so we're gonna take the road less traveled because there's no one here and see what is at the end. So I've been walking on this path and I'm out of breath, but there is a little like path here. I'm not going down there because this isn't an episode of Cell Gets Murdered, so we're going this way.
Hi, how are ya? Remember 5 seconds ago when I joked that this wasn't an episode of Cell Gets Murdered? Don't worry, it's not. But funny story, at this exact moment, I had absolutely no idea that Untermyer Gardens was once associated with animal sacrifices, alleged satanic cult activity, and one of the most infamous serial killers in New York history. Mama's gonna need a drink for this one. Untermyer Gardens began as part of Greystone, the private estate of Samuel Untermyer, a very wealthy and successful lawyer who purchased the property in 1899. In 1916, he hired architect William Wells Bosworth to help him create what he intended to be one of the finest gardens in America. And apparently, he did not do anything halfway. The estate eventually covered around 150 acres and reportedly employed 60 gardeners to care for 60 greenhouses. Untermyer regularly opened the property to the public, and the gardens became so famous famous that one day in 1939, 30,000 people visited. So this was not originally some creepy abandoned garden in the woods. It was one of the most celebrated gardens in the entire country. But then, Samuel Untermyer died in 1940. He wanted the property to become a public park, but maintaining something that enormous was incredibly expensive. New York State, Westchester County, and initially the city of Yonkers all declined to take it. Yonkers eventually accepted a much smaller portion of the estate in 1946, but there wasn't enough money to properly maintain everything. Over time, large parts of the gardens were abandoned. The buildings and statues deteriorated, the woods became severely overgrown, and areas that had once been carefully maintained became dark and isolated. And then we arrive in the 1970s. People living near the gardens reportedly began seeing torchlight in the windows and hearing chanting at night. Then, in 1976, police reportedly discovered the mutilated remains of several German shepherds inside the old Croton Aqueduct just south of the park. And this is where the story becomes connected to David Berkowitz. Berkowitz, better known as the Son of Sam, terrorized New York City between 1976 and 1977, killing 6 people and wounding several others. To be very clear, none of the known Son of Sam murders happened inside Untermyer Gardens. However, Berkowitz lived nearby and later claimed that he had been involved with a satanic cult that met in the wooded grounds around Untermyer Park. According to the theory, the group called itself the Children, performed rituals in the park, and may have been connected to the Son of Sam crimes. Journalist Maury Terry spent decades investigating that possibility. He believed Berkowitz had not acted alone, and that other people connected to this alleged occult had participated in some of the murders.
Did you do all of them?
I was at all of them. I was at more or less at all of them.
His investigation eventually became the basis of the Netflix documentary series, The Sons of Sam: A Descent into Darkness. The cult's theory was never conclusively proven. Berkowitz changed his story multiple times, and the official conclusion remains that he committed the Son of Sam shootings himself. So we cannot say for certain that Untermyer Gardens was the headquarters of this murderous satanic cult. What we do know is that the park had fallen into severe disrepair. People really did report unsettling activity in the woods. A police report documented the discovery of mutilated dogs in the nearby aqueduct, and the gardens became permanently connected to the mythology surrounding the Son of Sam case. Which brings us back to this. Me alone, looking directly into a dark wooded path at Untermyer Gardens and joking that I refused to become the subject of an episode called Cell Gets Murdered. Was I actually in danger? Probably not. Was refusing to walk down the historically cult-adjacent murder garden path still one of the best decisions I made that day? Absolutely.
Stop and smell the roses. Even though these aren't roses. Just pretend, okay?